Hey everyone. You guys are probably wondering why I'm not doing a makeup tutorial. I'm sorry, I ran out of time. And you may think, oh, it doesn't take much time. No, it does. You have to explain everything, every little product, and editing. You know, it takes some time. I might get to that in the middle of the week. Right now, I wanted to touch base on something that we've been going through for quite some time now. A lot of you that know me already know this. So if you don't want to watch because you're annoyed, I wouldn't watch it. If you don't know, keep watching. So, the issue is infertility. Now, you're probably wondering, you already have 2 kids. How are you infertile? I know. I thought the same thing too. You can't be infertile if you have 2 kids, right? Why? My youngest is only 3. There hasn't been that much time between then and now. Well, there is this thing called secondary infertility, and it's any infertility after already having a healthy child, at least one healthy child. And it can happen. I don't remember the exact statistics right now, but I remember feeling like, how could I be included in that number? You never think you'd be part of a statistic. You just don't. You know, it's not, you think, oh, I already had kids, I'm gonna have another one. Just like that, boom. No, it's not that easy. So for the past 16 months, this month is the 16th month, we have been trying for our 3rd baby. Now, in the beginning, we started out, I think it was October or November. We were like, oh, we'll start trying for a little girl. We really want a little girl. You can't be picky, but we really want a little girl. I'm the only female in this house. My cats, my dog, my boys, my husband, all males. So it gets a little tough around here. I'm trying to use the bathroom without sitting down on some pee or something from the little boys. And, there's just so much testosterone. I can't take it anymore. I need some pink. I need some gold and some cute stuff. So we were trying for a little girl. And, at first we did all those little old wives' tales. Do this for little girl. Do that for little girl. If you want to look into those little old wives' tales, I'll Google it. Because I'm not going to get into that right now. Because they don't work. So, they might work. I don't know. But we're not going to get into it right now. So, in the beginning, we tried those little things for the first few months. And then we were like, all right, we're not getting pregnant. We didn't get pregnant so far. Let's just do it whenever. If it's a boy, it's a boy. I'm happy, 3 boys is pretty cool. I would still want my girl, though. So don't tell Corey. I would still want a little girl after that. So I don't know. But anyways, we tried all those things. And then eventually we were just like, all right, let's just do it whenever. And it wasn't happening anymore, so I started charting in February of last year. I got this app, you chart your temperatures every day. They tell you to chart for ovulation. They tell you to look for all those little signs that mean you're ovulating and do it that week for sure. We did that. We tried pre-seed. We tried all those little things you read about that say, if you want to get pregnant, eat this. Do this, wear this. Like, no. We tried everything. People still inbox me daily. Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Listen, I've tried it all. I've researched it all. I've spent hours researching. Because I'm a very, very go-get-it person. Like, I'm a go-getter. If I want something, I need to have it. And I'm stubborn as hell. So when I can't get something I want, it makes me angry. And I'm like, nope, I'm going to figure this out. I always figure things out. My whole life, there's never been something that somebody told me I couldn't do and I haven't done it. I had I met my husband, 3 months after we met, we got pregnant. Oh, they wouldn't stay together. They won't last. Trust me, we have had some rough times. Like, let me tell you, I'm not gonna tell you, but if you can imagine meeting somebody at 18 years old and getting pregnant while they're in college, it was tough. It was very tough having to grow up like that so quickly. We had the baby, we got our own apartment. I don't even know how we used to live because we weren't making any money. We were so poor, but we managed to make it happen. Then we had our 2nd baby, and then we got a house, and then we have this business. I've always been the type of person to go get what I want. I've always had dreams and hopes, and I've always been proactive. I'm going to have that. So this baby was one of those things. So I've literally done everything. I've relaxed. I went through a stage where I wouldn't drink any alcohol. I wouldn't go out. I would just stay in the house, try to be healthy. I worked out. I had fruit smoothies every day, gluten-free. You know, I tried everything. Then I had a stage where I drank wine every night with dinner. And I said, you know, whatever, fuck it. Like, I'm going to do what I want. I go out. I have fun. I'm happy. But, you know, the last 16 months, I can't even lie, have been the hardest 16 months that I've ever dealt with in my life. There's been issues, you know, I've had problems. You know, I was diagnosed with Graves' disease. The boys both got meningitis. Casey was only 3 months. So, you know, there were some rough times in my life, but they ended quickly. You know, we got over it. Things got better. This has dragged on so far that people that tried for baby after we started trying have gotten pregnant, went through their pregnancy, and already have had their baby. And their babies are already at an age where they could start planning for another baby. So it's like, you know, it's tough to deal with something that lasts so long and you go so long without getting. You hope and you pray, you know, you go through stages of grief. Like, people think that's crazy. No, you really do. You deny it. Oh no, there's nothing wrong with me. It must be this. It must be that. Like, we must have done it on the wrong day. No. Like, people get pregnant doing it on the wrong day all the time. Like, no. So, you know, you go through those stages of grief, and, you know, you get to the point where you're like, it's not fair. You know, so-and-so's getting pregnant. This person had 3 kids and they're pregnant again. How is that fair? That person lives off of this, and, you know, they're still having babies. They don't take care of them. That's, you know, it's not fair, actually, for me to look at other people's lives and compare them to mine. You should never compare your life to anybody else's, because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what type of things they're going through. You could look at somebody that has 4 kids and not know that they might have had infertility issues for 3 out of 4 of those kids. And they had to pay and get treatments done just to have those kids. You don't know that. You don't know. I could have a 3rd baby and people are going to look at my family like, why does she have 3 kids? Oh, it's because she's young and healthy. I'm not. I'm actually not. I'm battling a disease that I'm stuck with for the rest of my life, and it could possibly be the reason why I'm not having this baby. So I really try not to look at other people's lives and compare them to mine. Right now, I'm at the part of grieving that I'm accepting it. And the last couple months, I've been happier than I've been in the last 1.5 years. And I hate to say that it brought me down so much, because I'm usually a strong person, but it truly has. You don't think something can have so much control over you, but when you wake up every day and you have to take your temperature to see your basal temps, and, you know, figure out when you're ovulating every month, and then have the 2-week wait, take ovulation tests, and, you know, it reminds you every day that you're trying to conceive. When you are battling infertility, there's no not thinking about it. You think about it every day. You know, people have kids every day. They're giving birth. You see Facebook posts. I'm not going to hide and shelter myself from the world. It was something I had to deal with. Something that made me stronger as a person, to see all these things and realize that it's okay. Sorry, my voice is cracking up a little bit. I'm trying not to get too emotional, but I'm good, for real. So, you know, you see things every day that remind you. There's no not thinking about it. There's no just relaxing, because I live a happy life. Like, if you haven't noticed, things are great. You know, I have my daycare, I got my husband, I got my kids, got my dog, got my cats, got my fish. You know, I'm good. I'm not, you know, stressed out at all. I go out, I have fun with my friends. They're amazing people. I know a lot of amazing people. They all are just great people. I always surround myself with positive people. I'm a very positive person. I'm a very happy person. I will take any situation and make a joke out of it, because I love to laugh. I love to make people laugh. I love to make people happy about themselves. I love to meet new people all the time and to hear about their life story, because I'm a listener. You know, I will listen to you talk for hours and hours and give you advice, and, you know, I'm just that type of person. So, you know, I never really let things get to me too much. This is something that has probably bothered me more than anything. And I'm finally at the point where I'm accepting it. And since we've accepted it, I made an appointment with my gyno, who's also an infertility specialist. And we're taking that route to figure out why we're having trouble conceiving. I had surgery in July, and that was a DNC and a hysteroscopy. They stuck little cameras in my tummy and, just looked around up in there, and everything was clear. My tubes were clear. I had some growths in there. They cleaned it all out. Everything was good. After they were like, yeah, you shouldn't have trouble conceiving. It should be really easy now. Everything I read online, I Googled everything. Everything. Hours Googling. But everything I read online said that it'd be easy after getting the surgery to conceive. Well, that was in July. Am I pregnant? No. So, my hubby is getting his testing done, which he got one of those little store ones done, and it said he was normal, but that doesn't test mobility, so he's going to get that test done. I'm getting another test done where they inject dye in your uterus and your tubes to see if they're clear. You get an x-ray. So I'm a little nervous about that, but once we start doing those things, we can rule them out. If it is my Graves' disease, I didn't think it was because my levels are normal, but if it is, then we see that doctor. I have another doctor. He's an endocrinologist for my thyroid, so we go from there. But, I think we're not going to give up. We don't give up on anything. We don't let things get in our way usually. At least me. I'm stubborn. Like, I don't even know how Corey deals with me. I'm so stubborn. If I don't get my way, if I'm not crying, I'm angry. If I'm not angry, I'm like super, super, super amped up to get what I want. And I don't give up. So don't give up on me. I know I can be annoying. I know you're probably sick of hearing about this if you already have been. But it's going to happen. And it'll probably be one of the happiest moments for our family. We've been looking forward to this baby for so long now that everything's going to be over the top. The announcement to every family member, I'm going to try to capture it over the top. Even the announcement to hubby is going to be over the top. I'm going to record, all of it so you guys can see, how happy everybody will be. It'll be cute. And we're just praying and hoping, and when that day comes, it'll be the happiest moment for us in a very long time. So with that said, I don't think I'm forgetting anything, but if you have any questions or advice, but I've heard it all, so don't give me your advice. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, and that is Julia.Stapleton89@gmail.com. I'll write that down in the video description. If you have any questions or need advice or anything like that, I'm here. You need somebody to talk to, I'm here. I've gotten lots and lots of messages of other people that are keeping it private but are that also going through the same thing I'm going through. To be able to help those people, it makes me feel so good to know that I'm making efforts to help other people that are going through this. I know how hard it is to deal with it, and people may think, oh, you're lucky. I know. It doesn't make me selfish for wanting to bring another life into this world. It does not make me a selfish person. That's something that I want. And as a mother, if I'm not happy, I cannot provide the best care for anybody around me. If I'm not happy, I can't be the best mom to my boys that I already have. I can't be the best wife to my husband. And I can't be the best daycare provider to my lovely daycare kids. Honestly, I can say that coming up here every day and being able to hold these babies and, just play with these kids, it really takes my mind off of things. I'm not saying to go open up a daycare if you have infertility issues. I'm not saying that at all. But for me, I am so happy that I have this job. It has helped me through this entire process. Being able to hold babies and just, have that comfort, it gives me so much hope. It can happen, and it will happen because I don't give up. So I'm going to work on that makeup tutorial for you guys. Clearly right now I need a little btle bit more. So maybe I'll do that tonight. I don't know. We'll see. No promises. But If anything, I'll post it in the middle of the week. So I'll let you know.